I am Jehovah, the Eternal One, the Maker of heaven and earth. Before time began, I conceived a purpose so pure, so radiant, that all creation would reflect my glory. I formed man in my image, not for death, not for struggle, not for pain, but for life, everlasting life. I created them male and female, and I blessed them. I named them man. I placed them in a garden of abundance, not as slaves, but as sons. Not to survive, but to rule, to thrive, to multiply, and to fill the earth with righteousness, joy, and peace. This is the book of Adam's history, a record not just of names and years, but of my longing to dwell with my creation, to walk with them and speak with them, from Adam to Seth, to Enoch, who walked with me, to Noah, through whom I preserved the human race. The thread of my original purpose never broke. Though death came by sin, my will remains unshaken. In this video you will enter my vision, a vision that never faded, even when mankind did. These ancient names are not forgotten relics. They are living testimony that my purpose is eternal, to fill the earth with my image through those who reflect me, love me, and walk with me. Watch closely, listen deeply, for my purpose is not just their story, it is yours. This is the book of Adam's history. In the day that God created Adam, he made him in the likeness of God. Male and female, he created them. On the day they were created, he blessed them and named them man. Genesis chapter 5, verses 1 and 2. Adam lived for 130 years and then became father to a son in his likeness, in his image, and he named him Seth. After becoming father to Seth, Adam lived for 800 years, and he became father to sons and daughters. So all the days of Adam's life amounted to 930 years, and then he died. Genesis chapter 5, verses 3 through 5. Seth lived for 105 years and then became father to Enosh. After becoming father to Enosh, Seth lived for 807 years, and he became father to sons and daughters. So all the days of Seth amounted to 912 years, and then he died. Genesis chapter 5, verses 6 through 8. Enosh lived for 90 years and then became father to Kenan. After becoming father to Kenan, Enosh lived for 815 years, and he became father to sons and daughters. So all the days of Enosh amounted to 905 years, and then he died. Genesis chapter 5, verses 9 through 11. Kenan lived for 70 years and then became father to Mahalalel. After becoming father to Mahalalel, Kenan lived for 840 years, and he became father to sons and daughters. So all the days of Kenan amounted to 910 years, and then he died. Genesis chapter 5, verses 12 through 14. Mahalalel lived for 65 years and then became father to Jared. After becoming father to Jared, Mahalalel lived for 830 years, and he became father to sons and daughters. So all the days of Mahalalel amounted to 895 years, and then he died. Genesis chapter 5, verses 15 through 17. Jared lived for 162 years and then became father to Enoch. After becoming father to Enoch, Jared lived for 800 years, and he became father to sons and daughters. So all the days of Jared amounted to 962 years, and then he died. Genesis chapter 5, verses 18 through 20. Enoch lived for 65 years and then became father to Methuselah. After becoming father to Methuselah, Enoch continued to walk with the true God for 300 years, and he became father to sons and daughters. So all the days of Enoch amounted to 365 years. Enoch kept walking with the true God. Then he was no more, for God took him. Genesis chapter 5, verses 21 through 24. Methuselah lived for 187 years and then became father to Lamech. After becoming father to Lamech, Methuselah lived for 782 years, and he became father to sons and daughters. So all the days of Methuselah amounted to 969 years, and then he died. Genesis chapter 5, verses 25 through 27. Lamech lived for 182 years, and then became father to a son. He named him Noah, saying, "This one will bring us comfort from our labor and from the painful toil of our hands, because of the ground Jehovah has cursed." After becoming father to Noah, Lamech lived for 595 years, and he became father to sons and daughters. So all the days of Lamech amounted to 777 years, and then he died. Genesis chapter 5, verses 28 through 31. After Noah reached 500 years of age, he became father to Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Genesis chapter 5, verse 32. Noah continued to live for 350 years after the flood. So all the days of Noah amounted to 950 years, and he died. Genesis chapter 9, verses 28 and 29. I am Jehovah. I do not change, and neither does my purpose. From Adam, made in my likeness, to Noah, who found favor in my eyes, I have watched each generation rise and fall. I have seen the years of men stretch long and then vanish like mist, and yet through every birth, every name, every passing year, my original purpose remained alive. I created man not to die but to live, not to suffer but to rejoice, to walk with me as Enoch did, to find comfort in me as Lamech foresaw through Noah, to reflect my image, not in brokenness but in glory. Though death has reigned through Adam, my promise is greater than death. My purpose is eternal. It echoes through every lineage, whispers through every generation, and calls out still to you. You were not made by chance. You were made with intention. You were made with love. You were made in my image. And though mankind turned away, I have not turned from you. The names you heard today are not just history, they are prophecy. They speak of a coming restoration, of a time when the earth will be filled not with sorrow but with life, not with graves but with gardens, a time when my will which was spoken in Eden will be fulfilled in every land and in every heart. So remember this. As I began with a blessing, so I will end with one. My purpose for mankind, for you, is not finished. It is only just beginning. And never forget, you were made for more. You were made to live. You were made to walk with me.